I played in ranked, unreleased games. This is the Landfall Archives, a game where Landfall puts its games that were never released. I know about the American accent, don't I? Coming at number 10, we've got Missile Game, which is basically just Angry Birds but in 3D, and you are the Angry Bird, although it's a missile. There's not really much to it because there's only 4 levels, but obviously, if it was to be released, there'd be a lot more potential. But right now, there's really not much to it, so I can't really put it higher than number 10. So, I'm going to be weird for the rest of the video now. And number 9, we've got Creepy Robots, which is only really creepy when the robots come from the roof. It's absolutely terrifying. Why did we do that? Not really much to it. It's got some good gunplay, but basically just a zombie survival game, but with robots that run around and chase you and try to kill you. You can't really die, but you just fall over. And at that point, I just manually respawn. It's alright, it's decent, but nothing special. So, number 9. Next up, we've got Airships 2 in number 8, which is a game for engineers. But I'm not an engineer. I still made something that flies, but it usually just goes into space and then I never see it again. So maybe I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It is pretty fun, and that's why it's a number 8. There's quite a bit to it because you can make literally a lot. You could probably make a Zeppelin if you wanted to. But yeah, nothing really much to it, so it's an 8, but it is pretty good. Pretty good. In number 7, we have got Physics Fighter, which is pretty cool. It's actually really cool. It's pretty hard if you don't time your attacks right and check when the enemies are gonna attack, because they've got tons of different types, and then you've got to deal with all that. But it's pretty easy to look like epic, you're just going through and punching all of them, kicking them, throwing knives, like, whoa, epic, yeah, pretty insane, bro, like, extreme. But yeah, it's pretty cool. There's some good enemy types, and it does have a lot of potential. But it's going in number 7. Yeah, it's going in number 7. In number 6, we've got RTS card game, a pretty epic card game, and it's actually really fun because you've got to think strategically. Where do I put my cards? Yoda. I am epic Yoda impression, don't ask. And it's actually it's genuinely fun. I actually really like it. You've got to strategize. Also, combining the cards is really cool. You can make some pretty epic combinations to help you fight. So yeah, number 6 it is in. Yoda. This game is absolutely terrifying because look at those creepy pals. Sorry, but if you don't find them absolutely terrifying, then you might be a little bit weird. But the game is great. It's got this insane concept that I love. You have to enter commands to make them follow, or push objects. It's a great game and it has so much potential. The fact that even just the concept, the fact that you need to get them to the other side of the map, it's just great and I love it. So Landfall, in my opinion, I think it should be released, but it's fine. It's fine. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo. And number 4, we've got Post Game, a weirdly addictive, weirdly relaxing game. But whenever I open it up, it's kind of hard to stop, to be honest. It's really fun making weird contraptions of lifts and catapults and funnels, I don't know, weird conveyor belts, and you can make some really cool stuff just to get someone's Amazon parcel on time. So it's a number 4, pretty great game. I love it. Yeah. Don't ask me why it's addictive. Ask the devs. Well, I know what they did. They put some secret sauce in there. Basically, this is a game where you'll start with a blob, and you can do literally anything with it. You can feed it, you can throw away its food, it's not even its food, it's just pink squares, cubes, and you're trapped in there. What are you gonna do, bro? What are you gonna do? I don't know why this game is so cool, but it just is. I don't know why spending 3 minutes with a blob is a great experience, but it just is. It disturbs me as well. Why that blob is terrifying. Yeah, it's a great game. Number 3. Yeah. So this is basically Tabs, the 2017 version. And we all know how Landfall kind of cooks with tabs. Yeah, it's amazing. It's great. It's number two. It deserves a spot. It's obvious. I mean, obviously, it's number two. But why? It's tabs 2017. It deserves its spot. Alright. It's got some cool units that I don't have nowadays, which like flamethrower guy, bazooka guy, machine gun guy. Also, the mammoths love dancing. I don't know why. Don't ask me. It's a great game. Obviously, it's tabs. It's great. And at number one, we have Robots Forever number two. What's a game? I love it so much. And like the gunplay, the maps, the levels, the robots, things that you like, it's just amazing. Especially like they've even got like a bunch of level design as well. This needs to be a game. Frontier, why have we not made this a game? Like, why? It was so good. Why did we ditch it? Genuinely, why? I can see why they would ditch some of the other games because they didn't have as much potential. This has so much potential and it's great. I love shooting robots to death. It's great. Sounds weird, but yeah, trust me. If you haven't played it, install Landfall Archives and play the game. You should. Well, that's the video. Meerkats are cool, and I'm gonna leave. Goodbye.